soon as you said Vin Diesel, my first thought was Van Dyke in this podcast.
Okay, we'll get him one day.
Why Van Dyke?
I don't know.
Van
It's
Dyke,
because
bro.
I'm used to hearing Van Thick, and then it goes Van Diesel, and then Van Dyke came into my head, and then eu pensei no
They call
Toretto.
me Van Thick, by the way.
Okay. No one calls you that.
They do, yeah,
They do.
yeah, like they do.
All right,
Whenever we play soccer.
let's try this again.
Hello and welcome to the Deasil Podcast. My name is Matt Deasil. I'm here with Lucas and Brian Deasil. So last week we discovered that I'm politically bi-curious because I don't know whether I'm a Democrat or a Republican.
Or if he's just, he may be somewhere in the middle, but
I might be somewhere in the middle.
I don't know.
We were talking.
We were
throughout
talk-
the
wait,
Wait, the
week.
thing is, they probably never seen the first video. They'll
Yeah.
probably never see the first podcast.
They'll
or
definitely
hear
not see the first
They
podcast.
will not. They will not see
He's
that.
a
Then why
terrible
are we
recording.
mentioning that?
All right. Just know we talked, and we found out Matt, he's a politically
Bi-curious.
Sure, and I pulled up a political typology quiz.
Already.
It's just.
Did I call it say type? I said typology. It's typology, right? Topology.
I don't know, man. I don't English.
Ever since last week, Brian's just had it up, waiting
Waiting.
for today,
Of course.
so that I could take it.
Which of the following? Ready? 17 questions. If we're gonna find out Matt. Wow.
We all gotta do it.
Fine. We'll start with Matt though, because
Yeah,
he's
because he don't know.
Because
what he
I
is.
genuinely don't know.
He has no idea.
All right. Which of the following statements comes closest to your view? The government should do more to help needy Americans, even if it means going deeper into debt. The government today can't afford to do much more to help the needy. Wow, this is never mind. Just continue. I'll talk about it later.
The second one.
I don't know if I'm gonna like this test.
I think we should have to fend for ourselves. The government's the government. We're us.
All right. Which of the following statements comes closest to your view? Government is almost always wasteful and inefficient. Government often does a better job than people give it credit for.
I think it's inefficient and wasteful.
Which of the following? He's going pretty conservative. Which of the following statements come closest to your view? The best way to ensure peace is through military strength. Good diplomacy is the best way to ensure peace.
What's diplomacy?
Peace, basically.
Diplomacy is
Like
foreign
instead
affairs,
of
right?
like taking care of yourself, you're like instead of wanting the best for you as a country, you want a midterm for you and whoever you're conflicting with.
And then what's the other option?
It's the profession, activity, or skill of managing international relations. Yeah, or typically a country's representatives abroad. So I was right, foreign relations.
And then what's the other option?
Having good military, being strong military wise.
Man, let's get a strong military going. Sure, that's cool
Let's
too.
just be strong. That
Yeah,
works.
That's cool.
All right. Racial discrimination is the main reason why many black people can't get ahead these days. Black people who can't get ahead in this country are mostly responsible for their own condition.
I think they're responsible for their own condition.
Which of the following statements comes closest to your view? Government regulations of business is necessary to protect the public interest. Government regulation of business usually does more harm than good.
The second one.
All right, so you're just going to go... Okay.
Full on Democrat.
Nah, he's not. No, he's not. Which of the following statements comes closest to your view? Homosexuality should be accepted by society. Homosexuality should be discouraged.
I think you should be discouraged, obviously.
Which of the following statements comes closest to your view?
This is so bad.
Business corporations make too much profit. What makes sense? Like setting wise, this corporation makes too much profit. Most corporations make a fair and reasonable amount of profit.
I wasn't even listening to the
Oh,
question.
like do you think businesses make too much profit, or do they make like a fair amount?
I think a fair amount.
All right.
No, it's because it's like we were talking about. Like, I don't think rich people should get less money just because they're rich. Like, if they're getting it, there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
They worked for that.
Hard work, no. You don't know if you've never been there, right? No. That's up.
Hey man,
I'm
I got
joking.
$22 in my bank account right now.
I don't want
I'm kinda
anybody
balling.
taking it from me.
I'm balling. I don't want anyone taking that.
All right, ready? Stricter environmental laws and regulations cost too many jobs and hurt the economy. Stricter environmental laws and regulations are worth the cost.
What are environmental laws?
Like regulating how much CO2
We emit, like
emissions really like
in Brazil, on your plate. So like every day there's gonna be like a number. So like they'll say if your plate ends in 9, you can't drive your car today, and they
Ooh.
rotate that throughout the week.
I don't like that. Nah, that's not.
Like it's different ways. There's
I mean, there are different
that's
ways.
one way. Like there's
Say like now the government we can't have plastic straws and stuff like that on
In
fast
cer-
foods or
in
restaurants
certain
like that
places,
anymore,
certain states.
right? On certain states, yeah.
Yeah, like they won't allow factories to do certain types of I don't know, like fossil fuel burning and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, do that. Do that one.
Which one?
Yeah, like it's good. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Like environmental stuff.
Yeah.
Like we should need more Ready? I'll read it for you one more time.
Read it one more time.
Stricter environmental laws and regulations cost too many jobs and hurt the economy. Stricter environmental laws and regulations are worth the cost.
The second one.
Really? Okay, Mister.
Save the turtles.
Get the turtle. That's messed up. That's a controversial statement. Which of the following statements comes closest to your view? Immigrants today strengthen our country because of their hard work and talents.
I don't know why you looked at me.
Yeah,
I don't know
why
why you
did
looked
you-
at me for. I don't get it.
Why are you looking at Lucas?
Hey man, we're all not from okay. Immigrants today are a burden on
I
our
know.
country because they take our jobs, housing, and healthcare.
Whichever one is against immigrants. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm joking. Please don't put that one.
He's
Please.
sending his mom back to
I'm
Brazil.
sorry, Mom.
That's so bad.
Well, I mean, you could be against this is this is what I'm
Well,
thinking.
I have a
about.
very peculiar point of view.
Well, because this school is I was gonna say it's kind of weird because it's really radical. It's
Yeah.
not really,
Yeah.
there's no midterms. There's 3 or 4 questions. But I guess I would be against immigrants that just want to come here to steal and stuff like that and send drugs.
Yeah,
and,
obviously.
and people trafficking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
obvious.
but that's not the case for everyone.
Yeah,
That's why
exactly.
that's too radical.
Exactly. And it's but I don't think we should allow every single person in anyways. Even though
I mean, we don't.
I
But,
know,
they
but-
just get through.
I don't know. I'm saying I don't think
they
we-
kind of just
Yeah,
show
but-
up,
Kinda just
dog.
No, but I'm saying
I've been getting a bunch of new neighbors.
That's what the question is, though. It's what?
I've been getting a bunch of new neighbors. So
Man, they be showing up and playing on my street. I haven't seen this man in my life. There's this house by mine, and I've lived in that house my whole life, and I've never seen anyone in that house ever. This morning, I saw some little kid on their porch. I was like, "Where did you come from, dog?" Dude, it was weird. I didn't like that.
why? Yo, you mad racist.
No.
You know,
doesn't matter.
Yo,
Think of, little white
people
kids.
don't know you. All they know from you so far is that you picked whichever one is against immigrant. You
No,
want your mom
no.
back in Brazil?
No. First of all, I didn't say any race whatsoever when it came to the little Asian kid on my street.
Why would you say in this specific topic then though? It
Because
was
we were talking.
really implied.
No, I was just talking about new neighbors.
Okay.
Okay, so
You said I got new neighbors, and then I said I got some too.
immigrants
Why are
today
you-
a burden.
Why are you? No,
What?
Is that what I put?
no. Put the one that likes immigrants.
Well, it's okay, so going back to it, it's
He went
immigrants
and-
cost us more than I think it's $100 billion every year to taxpayers because
a lot of them don't pay taxes.
yeah, and then they use the welfare system and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's the ones I don't agree with. I think if you're here, you should get. I don't know, at least pay taxes.
If you're
At
here,
least pay
if you're
taxes.
here, do it right.
Exactly.
I get the fact that you come here for a better life and stuff like that.
But it's
But
not roses and rainbows,
actually
dog.
live
You're not-
the better life because
Yeah.
when you're not paying for taxes and you're you still got to prove that you're poor to get those helps. Why would you come here to be poor? I don't. That's the part I don't get. You know.
Yeah.
If you're gonna come here, do it right.
All right, so I'll pick the first one for you though. 'Cause that's what you said. Poor people today have it easy because they can get government benefits without doing anything in return. Poor people today have hard lives because government benefits don't go far enough to help them live decently.
Oh my god, I want to be answering those questions. Go. It's you.
I
You're
don't-
you're being
We'll
tested.
do a different one for you. Like we'll get another website, something like that.
I don't like this.
You're
This
the one
is
being
too-
tested. Well,
You got like some questions left.
It's too black or white. Like I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
that's exactly. It's like too radical both ways.
I mean, I don't. I think the government shouldn't.
Shouldn't be involved in people's life at all. Like they should just get through it on themselves. Like hard work,
Yeah.
pays off. And you learn through hard work and like hardships. And
Yeah.
then you don't need anyone's money except for yourself. Yeah, I agree with that.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
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 Okay, cool. I think.
Cool.
Cool.
Which of the following statements comes closest to your view? The economic system in this country unfairly favors powerful interests. The economic system in this country is generally fair to most Americans.
The second one.
Cool. Our country has made the changes needed to give black people equal rights with white people. Our country needs to continue making changes to give black people equal rights with white people.
The first one.
It's best for the future of our country to be active in world affairs. We should pay less attention to problems overseas and concentrate on problems here at home.
The one here, like focusing on here at home, instead.
Most people who want to get ahead can make it if they're willing to work hard. Hard work and determination are no guarantee of success for most people.
Work hard. Get that guap.
So most people
Can I
want
put
to
a?
get
Can I put a? Just a.
Yeah, sure. So
Yeah. So I was reading this book, and it basically said something that makes a lot of sense. Like, for people who use that like point, as in, like you should be easier for poor people, like they should get more help and stuff like that, because not everybody can make it. But one thing that I learned from that book, it's you could never be walking in one direction and not get to where you want to go. Say, I want to go to the bathroom. As long as I keep walking towards the bathroom, I will eventually get to the bathroom, because that's a natural law, right? What most people don't get, or what most people, like the problem of most people, is that they start going towards the bathroom, but then they see the kitchen on their side, and then they go to the kitchen, and then they go to the room, and then they never actually focus on going to their like ultimate goal or the ultimate point, and they never get there because they're always wandering around instead of focusing. So like a lot of people, I think that's just an excuse to not being successful, is that you're never focused enough to do one thing. You always think that there's a better opportunity around you than the one that you've like started to focus on,
Yeah.
But I think that's hard for a lot of people, because when you have, because especially like me and you, Brian too, if we have a goal, it's a big goal, like it's far, it's distant, right? So instead of making small steps to try to get that, like you said, making steps, we try to make these leaps.
Yeah.
So
People do that.
Like
People
at least
do that, yeah.
Yeah, I do that. Like I'll take lunges longer than my legs are. So I'll try to get somewhere and like stumble or fall or get distracted, because I don't have specific steps to get where I need to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get somewhere and then I'll like trip and stumble, look over, wow, a kitchen. I love kitchens, obviously. So I'll go there, but it's like you need specific goals, small ones that can get you towards
Yeah,
that.
well,
Yeah.
the big problem is that people want the
Make
instant
things happen.
gratification rather than like.
We need patience.
We need patience. Yes, we do need patience, because I mean, if you look at Warren Buffett, like he became a billionaire when he was 39, 36. That's like air quotes, like what's it called? Late for like self-made billionaires, right?
Is it? No, it's not.
Yeah, because say Mark Zuckerberg, he was 20.
Yeah,
What?
but he was the youngest billionaire ever.
Yeah, but then you have like Elon Musk, you have Jeff Bezos, you have all those
Well,
like
just-
major guys.
Well, they're mainstream billionaires.
Well, yeah, you're right. So is Warren Buffett though, because he's like one of the best investors of all time.
So based on the billionaires, well, the average age for hitting millionaire status is 37, and then $1 billion mark is 51.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, so you're wrong.
I am really wrong.
Yeah. See.
Ooh.
Word.
I would.
The mainstream is different. That's why I was thinking of the
Mhm.
mainstream
Yeah, for
billionaires.
definitely
Yeah.
like what we see like on the news.
Yeah,
and,
well, like,
social
what we
media,
see,
what
yeah.
the, like the people
Yeah, but
that
for
we
a guy,
follow.
for a guy like Warren Buffett to be like on like a spotlight and be hitting that mark so late, and then compared to the other mainstream billionaires, he's key. Well, he says that his key is patience, because when he started investing, one like metaphor that I love of his is that when you plant a seed, you don't go like dipping and looking at the dirt every day. You just let it sit, you water it, and you wait, and then eventually you'll become a tree. The problem is people want things to happen so quick.
How old do you think he was when he became a billionaire?
I think he was millionaire. No, I said billionaire.
Billionaire.
How old is he now? 88, right?
Yeah.
So
You said like
I don't know.
39.
I said 39. It's not 39. It's so much later than that. It's 59.
56.
56.
Yeah, okay. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
And he was making a salary of $50K a year?
Whoa. Imagine 50K
Wait, is that it?
to
Is that it?
what? How much money does he have now?
Oh, his like net worth?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I would have to check.
Yeah. Well, I think that people should stop, like, honestly, just blaming everything around them for them not being successful.
Mm-hmm. Take some responsibility.
Yeah,
For
they
their
definitely
own.
got to take some responsibility.
Because
he's worth $79 billion.
79 billion, 50K to 79 billion. That's crazy.
Yeah. Elon Musk is worth $83 billion.
Jeff Bezos is incredible.
$200 billion.
Yo,
Almost. He's
Jeff Bezos is insane.
Jeff
Mhm.
Bezos, there's a website where they like list out Jeff Bezos' net worth alone, and they let you buy stuff with his money,
Yeah.
and like it's crazy.
How many things you could buy and stuff like that?
I made like 4 movies, bought 15 yachts, 18 basketball teams, and like I didn't even scratch the surface
I know.
of like his money.
I did
It's insane.
one, but it was with Bill Gates' money. That it's not close to Jeff Bezos.
It's $114 billion.
Well,
Bill Gates.
1 billion is a lot, so like it's still not close. You know, even though it's 100
Mm-hmm.
billion,
It's like I think
Jeff
I,
Bezos is at 200 now, right?
Oh,
I think I did
196.
the Bill- I
196.
think I did the Bill Gates one though.
Bill Gates, yes,
Yeah, it was Bill Gates.
because and it's still a lot of money.
I think
It's
it's
so
like
much
what-
money.
What is it? It's
Couple billions. I'm not gonna do
It's
that.
lots of money.
It's a lot of money.
Is it 80? It's like 72 billion difference? No. It's
Dude,
it's
72
crazy.
billion. That's crazy.
No, it's definitely more. I'm doing.
Well, at least, right? I don't know. I'm not doing the math.
Me neither. I'm just gonna kind of guessing it right now. It's such easy math, and we're being stupid about it.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't want to.
82 billion,
Dude,
yeah.
I graduated. I
I
don't.
said 72. I missed by 10. I'm dumb.
I graduated.
I don't-
I'm not trying to do math
Man,
anymore.
I have math tomorrow
Thing is,
morning,
I
man.
thought 82, and I said 72, which is like, and I was like, wait, what? And I was
You
like,
thought
what?
82, say 72, so
Yeah.
it's 82.
Yeah, and then I was like, yeah, I think it's more. It was like that's what I thought, and then
Yeah. Yeah. Well, go. Keep going with your
Oh yeah, the quiz.
the quiz. Yeah.
all right. The obstacles that once made it harder for women than men to get ahead are now largely gone. There are still significant obstacles that make it harder for women to get ahead than men.
They're gone.
Tell that to your mom. It's like,
Right. No, it's funny
Yeah, I'm
because okay, so we go out with his mom, and then his mom is like so we went to the beach the other day,
Mhm.
and then his mom opens the trunk, and then she goes, "So you're not gonna grab anything?" And then he goes, "No, you can do it." She goes, "You're supposed to be the man." He goes, "That's sexist. That's sexist." She goes, "I wasn't at that meeting. I don't care
Yeah.
what they say.
My
You
mom-
grab it."
That's what my mom says. I was like, y'all want equal rights, and you can't carry this stuff to the beach, to the shoreline. She goes, I didn't get that memo. Nope,
She
I
did.
wasn't there. And then, and then I had to
You
carry all the
lost that
stuff to
one,
the
huh?
beach.
He did,
She was
and he
heavy.
got in trouble. For some reason, he's always in trouble.
I broke my beach chair.
how?
He broke his chair.
What did you do?
Out of nowhere.
I just sat down.
Okay,
And
I
it
was
broke.
gonna ask that
It
too,
was
though, but I
hilarious.
like, that's just
Yo,
messed up.
okay, so Kevin was with us, right?
Yeah.
And he obviously speaks Portuguese. We were making jokes like for 5 minutes straight, and then the funniest one I thought, because when we were done, he
Oh
goes,
my
goes,
God.
Lucas, call me, like in silent. And I go, yo, Kevin. He goes, kid, bro. Get it, kid,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
They were just clowning me for like 10 minutes.
His
about
mom was dying in the
how
corner,
I-
though.
How I broke my chair. And then I went to go sit on my boogie board. And my mom, as I was sitting, put down her like slushy. So I sat on her slushy. And it
broke
just-
the chair. It just
and
piled on.
it just made
That's
it worse. My butt was like pink for mad long. I was so mad. I wasn't having a good day that day.
And then we went to the water after that, and then the waves were kind of like
Those were nice.
aggressive.
Those were nice.
They were really aggressive though. It was mad funny. I was feeling like Aquaman and
Where
stuff.
were you guys? What
Robert
beach?
Moses.
Robert Moses.
Oh, that's dude. When the waves are after a storm, it's the best.
Dude, it's
I've been
crazy.
There, I've been there with 6-8 foot waves. Like I couldn't.
No,
even jump
it
over
wasn't.
to
It wasn't. It wasn't that big, but it was really aggressive. Like,
wasn't
really
it,
strong.
It wasn't that big, but they were strong.
Like the sea was
current?
really It was really aggressive. So there was a point in which I was trying. So I was at me and Kevin. We were like going deeper because we were like, I don't know how you say that in English. Furan.
They were diving into.
We're just like
Jumping
like
into
just
the wave, breaking the wave.
breaking the wave. Yes, we were breaking the waves, going deeper, and then it got to a point. I was like, this is really not a good idea. Let me go back. And then I was gonna swim back, and then as soon as I started swimming back, I saw that there was a big wave coming. So I go, let me just like cut this one more, and then I'll go. And then as soon as I broke that one,
Here comes another
I got
one.
up. There was 3 more coming right after, and one bigger than the other.
Yeah.
So then I cut one,
Why don't
and
you
then I
jump
break one. I couldn't because they were all breaking where I was.
Oh, okay.
So I just
They were like
I
he
bro-
was like right there.
yeah. So then
Oh,
I broke
okay.
one, and then I got up, and then I broke the other one, and then I got up, and the third one was coming. So I was like, whatever. And then that one just hit me in the back, and then he brought me all the way to the shore. But
There
as soon
was-
as I flipped once, and I was already all the like I could touch.
You drank so much seawater.
I didn't though. I didn't. It was crazy. I was feeling like Aquaman because I just stuck my foot to the ground after I flipped once,
Oh,
and I
really?
put my hand out like Spider-Man. Then the water was just like coming over me, and then I just got up, but I didn't have hair, so it wasn't that cool. But
you
I
don't
just
have
got
hair,
up,
but you
and
did
I
have
was
hair,
like,
you don't.
whew. And then I looked back, and then Kevin's in the water, like trying to get out.
It
funny.
was so funny. They were
Lucas
so
just had that one moment. Like
We were-
like
yeah.
we all wish, like we all dream about as kids. He
Yo,
just, like,
I was
felt it.
crazy.
Lucas really like lived my like childhood dream
He
right
just
there.
lived the dream right there.
Nah, but it was crazy because I was up there with them, and then there was one wave that was like huge, and I was gonna dive, but for some reason I didn't.
I watched that happening.
It just crashed right on me, and I flew, bro. I flew.
Now
and
imagine
then I got up,
Matt
and then
Matt, look
I
at his
flew.
size,
It was a
bro.
strong wave.
dude,
Dude, it
I
was
flew,
strong.
and it was
You were 300
so
pounds,
good.
You gotta be a strong.
It was so funny because once I got up, Lucas and Kevin were still up there,
Yeah.
and I was in the back, and I would try to like go to meet up with them, but then the waves would
They would
keep
just keep
crashing.
crashing on him.
So I would I just chilled where I was, and it just got to a point where I watched Lucas fall. Kevin was still up there. Kevin went to dive under one, and then another one was coming, and he felt it.
That was
so
the last
he
one,
just
though.
so he just stayed under the water. And then as he got up, a third one came in.
That was the
and hit
same
him.
3 ones.
And I just watched Kevin's corpse just float by me, and I was like, "We're going home."
Dude, it was fun though. After that, we walked from one end to the other end, or until you can swim in that
Yeah.
beach. There are really nice spots to surf. There in Robert Moses, I didn't know.
Yeah, there's some people that surf there.
There's some
as well.
dudes surfing there. Well,
Yeah,
they're
but like
2
where they're
minutes in.
surfing, you can't swim.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They put
I like.
flags,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
I like skimboarding. I don't know how to surf,
Me neither.
so I like skimboarding. I know
I
how
like
to
the
skimboard.
I like the bodyboard. Like
Oh, I like to
with no board at
too.
all. You just put like you know what I mean. Like something
Uh-huh.
your body. Yeah.
You just put Lucas there. Just go with the
I like
wave.
the loops, bro. Like,
Nah, but I like skimboarding because I don't have to be that deep in the ocean, so I feel like safer.
What are you trying to say?
Lucas, do you not like swimming? Do you?
I do like swimming.
Do you not like
I
the
was
water?
Aquaman for like 5 minutes. Okay,
How long were you tumbling, bro?
Yo,
it was a good 20 seconds though. It was a good
it was
20 to
long.
30
You
seconds.
see him flipping
I
in slow motion
got
in the water,
I
he's,
got
like,
hit by
crashing.
one wave. I was definitely there for like 10 seconds.
Really,
It was crazy though.
dude. I haven't been to Robert Moses since last year. Robert Moses is fun.
Robert Moses is fun. We gotta go.
Yeah, we do. If you guys don't know where that is, it's in New York, Long Island. It's after it's Fire Island. Yeah,
I
it's
think so,
Fire-
yeah.
Fire Island, in New
Oh,
York.
another
After
time we
Jones
were
Beach.
there. Another time we were there. Like the second to last time we went, there was a car meet there.
There
We
was.
saw
Oh, there's
so
classic cars.
many.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
I saw the
classic cars
brand
around there
new
all the
Ford
time.
GT, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Brand new. It was crazy.
Dude, it wasn't at Robert Moses,
No, it's
but
before.
it was
at the
before.
island, yeah.
So as we were going,
yeah.
we were on the bridge and there was traffic, so we were stopped. But they were just driving by
Ford
in like
GTs,
GTs,
old Chevys,
like
old
classic
Dodges.
All
cars,
American
dude.
cars,
All American cars.
You had
There was this
Cobras.
the worst car there was like a souped up WRX,
Word.
casual.
Casual.
Like the worst one
WRX.
there. Just a casual WRX. And me and Lucas
That was
were
mad nice, by the way.
Lucas and I were just in the back fanboying, and my mom's like, "Oh, a Camaro!" Like,
Word.
She's
Just
like,
like
look,
a-
it's a nice Honda Civic.
no, my mom hates Civics because she knows I do too. So whenever we see a Civic, it'll do something wrong, and she'll look at me and she'll go, "Civics."
I can't trust people who drive Civics.
Yeah, I don't
Why?
trust people who drive Civics
Why is that?
because they're either stupid or Dominican.
You can't say that. Dude, you can't say that.
That's
oh
that's
my God,
that's just
bro.
that's why.
Okay.
So you hate Dominicans.
Not I don't hate Dominicans.
She's just saying that
They're either stupid or Dominican.
Oh, the people
Okay.
that drive Civics. Okay.
So
Nothing against Dominicans.
Nothing against
you think
Dominicans.
usually pick Civics.
yeah,
Okay.
because they're easy.
Okay, so you got it. So you got to
Ooh.
explain. So you, whenever you
What
say
is
that,
easy. What is easy?
Nah, because they're
Civics are easy to drive. What are you talking
they're
about?
easy to mod.
Oh, okay.
okay, makes sense. No, I thought because
Well,
you
I would
said
say just not just. Well, yeah, okay. Different.
it's because it's reliable.
Other Caribbean countries like in South American countries like.
But just
mod Civics as well.
in general, I don't trust people who drive Civics.
Cool.
No, yeah,
I get
but
that.
you can't just say I don't like Civics because they're either stupid or Dominicans. That sounds wrong.
It sounds like the.
It makes it
Dominicans are
seem
stupid.
like the Dominicans are stupid.
No,
So-
that's why I said stupid or Dominican.
Yes, so it can mean two things when you say that. They're either not stupid or they're stupider than stupid. So you got to make sure which one it is.
they're not stupid.
Okay, so they're worse than stupid.
He
Is that
held
what you're
something
saying?
back. He held something-
I did it.
He's
I was
rethinking
thinking.
his whole life now.
Yeah, he
I'm
did.
rethinking why I don't like. Nah, I just don't like Civics. I don't like Civics.
I don't like
Okay.
Priuses.
I don't like. Dude, I hated. Dude, I used to work at Toyota, and then I had to drive.
I don't like
Priuses.
Prius.
do.
Ooh, how was that experience?
Which one?
The Prius.
Oh, terrible.
Terrible.
There's this kid that used to work with me, and every time we had to move a Civic, even if it was like parked right here.
Civic or
Not
Prius?
my bad. Prius.
Okay.
Every time there was a Prius and I had to move it, even if it was like a spot over, I wouldn't do it. I used to tell him I don't drive Priuses.
I don't drive.
I
No,
think
no.
That's a hard no for me. Thanks.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go with a polite no, thank you.
I think I probably drove 6 months. In the 6 months, I probably drove a Prius like 5 times.
That's still way too much.
I've never
No,
driven a Prius.
But that's like, you don't understand. Like,
I don't
had
like- I don't like-
those 5 times either. 'Cause-
Why?
'cause
They're
there's
painful.
alternating days when he wasn't there, the kid that worked with me, because like one week one had a Wednesday off, and then the other week the other person had a Wednesday off because someone had to work on a Saturday, but they only needed one person, so it was like alternating. So every time I had moved the Prius, it was because he wasn't there. I've left places I couldn't leave Priuses because I wouldn't touch a Prius.
what? Describe a place that you can't leave a Prius.
No, like maybe a different car should be parked there. Like maybe we were to like, a Tacoma line
in front of the store.
or like a Corolla line. Funny. Like, you know what I mean? Like new car lines.
Pulling
and,
up
like,
to the dealership
With the Prius in front of it, I'll
with
leave.
a Prius. I'm driving by.
I'll leave.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna buy my kid a
Dude,
Prius.
I don't.
Oh, definitely
if
not.
they're-
Where they park Priuses. I can't even remember where they parked Priuses.
It's not important. Just
Nah, if
It's-
my
it's
kids,
not that- it's
if
not
my
always
Oh,
kids,
they
where-
put them in the corner, in like it's kind of middle corner. It's like it's weird. It's by the yeah.
where nobody sees it.
Where,
Yeah,
like-
I get it.
Yeah, like if you drive by, you're not really looking down there.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's smart.
if
That's
my-
marketing right there.
if my kids being annoying
Buy
while
them
they're
a
like
Prius.
if they're like 14, 15 and they're being annoying, I'm gonna buy them a Prius. I don't even care,
Dude, there's
and
this-
they're paying for it.
Dude, there's this one Prius.
then you're not buying, huh?
There's this one Prius. It was like aquamarine. It was like the sea glass. That's the color it was called, I think.
Oh,
What?
And it was just like bluish, greenish, like neonish.
I mean,
like,
that's
color.
it's
It
a nice
looks-
color.
I don't know Prius.
Prius. And then, but it was like kind of like green. It was like, it's weird.
There are types of colors that are nice.
The kid that was working with me, what up? The kid that was working with me on the day that Prius came in, he was wearing the same colored shirt.
Oh.
And I made him drive it. I don't know if I stopped the video.
Pick for the gram.
But I videotaped. I was like, oh look, it's the little blue man in a little blue car, like the like big fat liar line, something like that.
Nah, I loved Gabriel Iglesias. Him talking about how he owned a Volkswagen Bug.
Yeah.
Dude, so good because he'd pull up to like Hispanic neighborhoods and they'd all make fun of him. The big dude in the little car.
Yeah. Look, fool, it's the Fast and the Furious. Well, no, it's
the Fat and the Furious.
The Fat and the Furious. Yeah.
Brian trying to imitate
I can't do it.
He can't do accents.
Nah, I can't.
I can do it. I can do accents on specific sentences. I'm not going to do them now, but I can.
Cool.
I don't speak English well enough.
I can do a solid. I can do a
accents.
solid American English accent.
American English.
Yeah.
You like the one you're doing right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Same.
Nice. Brian got the joke.
When you say that, I thought you were gonna talk like
British?
No, I thought you was gonna
Southern?
talk like Southern. Yeah, because that's American.
I tell
like
you what,
air
like
quotes.
that. Yeah, I don't know. Good
I'll
on, like,
tell you. Like,
Yeah, like that type accent. Yeah.
nothing
I got
together,
a
though.
deer head on my wall.
I got a beer head on the wall.
But I feel like that's so exaggerated, though.
It is. Oh, because
It
you
is.
don't know.
It's really exaggerated.
So there's this. Okay, so we go to this
like
camp,
a
right?
southern, what is it called? A southern draw when they like the way they talk.
Yeah.
when they like extend their words and like when they do that.
Yeah, so there's this. Okay, so we go to this camp in the summer, and then there's this girl. I was sitting with my friend, right? And then she come up to us because she was into my friend, and then she goes,
Poor guy.
"Do you want to hear?"
Poor guy.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Nah, listen.
I'm okay.
Listen.
She goes, Do you want to hear the most southern thing you'll hear all week? He goes. He looks at me. I look at him. He goes, "Sure." She goes, "I got a deer head on the wall. I shot it. I skinned it. I ate it. And now I got a deer head on the wall," and left.
That was it. Apparently, that's the most southern thing Lucas has ever heard.
That's pretty southern.
That is.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh my God.
I'm trying to think, like, what I don't know. Where from like the South would that accent even come from?
Alabama.
Alabama. I mean, they're obviously different, like
Yeah.
different accents for different places.
It's just like, well,
I don't know any of them. I can do the accent, but I can't tell you where it's from. Like I can do different like British accents, but like I can't tell you if I'm from like North London or South London. Like I honestly can't.
big
All right,
difference.
Do
No, I can't-
Do
I-
me three. Do me. Oh, this came out wrong. Yeah, I guess it would be. Well,
Yeah, you're right. It just sounds wrong.
Yeah, just do me three different like English accents.
3 different English accents.
It's specific to different words. So like if I'm speaking like this, it's one. I've got one right here, and then I got the second one.
I just think you just
That's
deepened
from
your voice, but okay.
No, it's because they hold their words
Oh,
very short,
okay, I see. Yeah.
and like this one is a little smoother, you know. And
That sounds like my coach. Yo, what? That sounds like my coach.
He has a coach that's is he
British.
From, he's
from Liverpool.
Yeah, he's from.
Oh, the way they talk, I heard it's kind of.
Yeah, and then we were talking to him. We were playing soccer, and they had the field, and he like stopped. He like walked up and started talking to us, and he had the accent, and I was in love with his accent. I loved it because it was the first time talking to someone with the accent, so I was focusing on everything he said
Got it. You're trying
to
learn
try
the
to
accent?
get mine
Cool,
right,
cool.
and like it was so good because I was talking to him, and I said brilliant, but like
I can't even say brilliant.
I said brilliant,
Oh, okay.
and he looked at me, and I was like, "That's not the time, not the time, not the time." So I just like stopped, and it was the scariest experience of my life because that was my first time like almost trying it out with someone who was there, and like he could tell. So I was like, it's not happening."
Dude, I was working at a police station, I think 2 weeks ago. and I was in the stairwell, and this lady came, and she had like hit my stair with my ladder with the door, and she started talking. I was like, why can't I understand it? And like then I noticed she was British. She was like, bloody don't know something. Dude, I was like,
He's just talking to someone. Why don't I know what she's saying?
Dude, for the first 2 seconds, I tried to process it, but and then I noticed she had like a British accent, but it was like, I think it's called a Geordie accent. I'm not sure. It's like from Newcastle, I think, or something like that. Like,
Oh, don't you like Newcastle?
what? But like,
The team?
Don't you
but I'm
like
saying,
Newcastle?
but
That's
their
why you know?
I think their accent's like really different. That's how her accent was. It was like, it was weird. I can't really distinguish it, but I like
English
I
accents.
feel like I've heard it before.
like
No.
British accent. I like the British accent so much.
One accent that's really hard, at least for me, to understand and to try to. I can't imitate it because I can't understand it. Is an Irish accent.
I was about to say Irish.
Dude, Irish accents are so hard because they're like sing-songy.
Just a wee bit.
It's like, what have I taught you in the streets of Ireland? But it's
Oh,
like, that's the only thing I can say in
Now,
the Irish
Is
accent.
that Scottish? Or is that Irish?
That's
Yeah, it's Scottish.
Scottish.
It's
You
Scottish.
can't yell at the mic, dog. That kind of hurt my ear.
That's what you get.
There's
I was
people
doing the
upstairs,
ASMR
man.
earlier and you were
There's
complaining.
people upstairs, like, they can probably hear you.
But it's a Scottish accent. So Scottish accents are hard. Irish accents are hard too because Irish accents are like sing-songy. But they're
McGregor.
both- McGregor, dude, every time McGregor talks, for his first like 3 words, I don't know what he's saying.
You gotta, like, process it.
Yeah, I'm like, whenever he's saying stuff,
Hilarious.
whenever he's saying something, I'm like 3 words behind.
Have you seen him playing soccer or like taking
I haven't.
PKs?
No, I haven't.
He's
It's
nice.
so bad.
He's
it was
nice.
it was
I don't know what
funny.
to- I don't know what to say.
He took some really nice shots for a person who's not a soccer player.
Him
Like low shots, like low curls on the floor. Like he took some really nice shots.
him taking shots is funny, and 6ix9ine playing soccer is so funny.
I've never seen 6ix9ine play. I don't. I don't
There's
think I want to see
There's a
6ix9ine
video.
playing soccer.
It's so
no
funny
interest. No interest.
because he like kicks it, and it goes in, but it obviously wouldn't have.
What do
It's
you mean?
Oh, you mean if there's like
it was an accident.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't know how to say it in English. Foi cagada. Like it was an
It was just a
accident.
lucky
It was an
accident.
accident.
Yeah, and it's so good because then he'll look back at the camera and be like, "Yeah, I play, man. I'm from all around the world," and I'm like, "Dude, shut up." It's so good.
6ix9ine. His address is
Don't. Big fan. Never criticized you.
never
ever.
criticized.
Never criticized you ever. Can we go on with whatever
You
anything?
made a video with Nelk. I don't know if you guys know Nelk, like the YouTube channel.
I've
No.
heard of them.
So I've known Nelk. I've watched Nelk since like the beginning, probably like first 50K, 100K, maybe before that. When they had like the time they like stayed with a solid amount of subs, like in the 100,000s
Mm-hmm.
for like the longest while before they broke 1 million. And I never understood it because it had like great videos. But so they made a video with Tekashi yesterday, 6ix9ine. And you just called him a snitch and whatnot in front of him. And
What?
dude, then they were like,
What'd he
did a
say
prank.
though?
Hmm?
What'd he say?
No, I didn't care. He was just funny about
Alright.
it. He was cool about it. But they did a
That's
prank
cool.
with like asking people about like their favorite rappers and like they asked them like stuff about Tekashi and 6ix9ine. But they called him a snitch. He's like, what'd you tell Tekashi if he was here right now?
Oh, that's one of those.
Yeah. But like it was funny, dude. And then Tekashi comes like 6ix9ine comes like in behind the kid, one of them, and he was like, "Nah, it's different now. It's different.
It's different now. It's different. No, that's so good. I can say I don't agree with 6ix9ine. Like I don't. If I met him personally, like it'd be cool. But like, obviously, we're two people who wouldn't necessarily get along right off the bat.
Oh yeah,
But I can listen to his music.
cool. You'd have beef with Tekashi.
I don't think my men started having beef with Tekashi.
I don't have beef with Tekashi. I do not. He doesn't even know I exist. But
yet.
hopefully ever.
Whoa, he started. What?
Wow, I'm gonna bring him. If I ever meet him, I'll be like,
He just
Yo, so
he
my
walks
boy,
in.
he walks in the door.
He walks in. Brian has this whole thing playing. He like comes out through the
what if
cabinet.
I did? I'd just be like, just give me a second, take off. Yo,
Just,
Yo,
come in.
big man's talking. Big
big
game.
man's toxic.
Big man talking
Big man
trash.
talks some big game.
Oh, what?
Nah. Do you guys know who the Dobre brothers are?
Dobre brothers.
Brothers.
I said
Oh,
that so
the
wrong.
Dobre-
Is it the?
Dobre-
Is it the? Are they the twins?
Yeah. It's
I
like
think
the
I know.
twins, and they have like two other
Yeah,
brothers. They have
I
like a
do.
YouTube channel.
The one I give away Teslas on.
Yeah,
It's like
no.
No,
That's
that's
David
David
Dobrik.
Dobrik.
I'm talking about the Dobre brothers.
Dobre.
Basically,
I think
they
I know
have
they are.
they have like a channel for kids, and it's obviously terrible because it's like a kids channel. They don't really care.
But it's not terrible. It's just
not bad.
suit for
It's
you.
just and like they do like
They make like music videos.
yeah, and they
Okay,
so they
right,
make
right.
music
No,
videos too,
they're
and then they made a music video with 6ix9ine, but it wasn't 6ix9ine.
They look like a boy band, but it's like
They are
it's okay.
they like
no comment,
they
no
like
comment.
rap, and like they have a video with someone dressed as 6ix9ine who raps like 6ix9ine, but it's not 6ix9ine.
Cool.
And like throughout the music video, they're like covering his face, and like he does like gang signs in front of his face so that you can't tell.
It's not him.
But it's so good.
Does he have
'cause
like
it's-
matching tattoos?
It's bad. Yeah,
Oh my lord.
Well,
but it's, like, not
I
him.
bet it's not real tattoos though.
they're not real tattoos.
Like I would hope it's not.
I hope they're not real.
I mean, amen.
It's been a while since I've watched the video.
I've seen people who like do tattoos just to look like celebrities. I think that's stupid.
That's so bad. Why?
What about when they
Like, who would get
Like-
tattoos in general?
What about when they have like,
I don't
plastic
necessarily-
surgery when they to look like other people?
Oh, y'all know that guy who does all this plastic surgery to look like Jimin from BTS?
No.
No,
Dude, look it up. Ollie London. It's this guy, and he spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to look like Jimin from BTS, but he doesn't look like
Funny
it
'cause
at all.
It says I put Ollie London and it showed BTS.
Yeah, because he
Oh my.
Yeah.
Dude, what?
yeah,
let me see. Let
and
me see.
he doesn't look like it at all.
Can I airdrop this to you? Like,
I mean, I don't do it because it's recorded on my computer. I don't know what's gonna happen if you do it.
I don't think anything.
Just flip your computer.
Just flip it.
Let's
But,
But-
basically, so if you
Hold
look, hold it. So that's him,
Uh-huh.
and then if there's an Asian guy on the screen, that's what he's trying to look like.
So the guy on the left is him. The guy on
So
the
on
right.
that third picture, the guy
Yeah.
on the left, go to the third one.
Go to the fourth one. The fourth one looks
Yeah.
better. Yeah. The guy in the black is him.
Yeah, that's him, and then that's who he's trying to look like.
Oh,
And then that
why?
in the middle, that was him before all the surgery.
Oh my god. Why though?
You see this?
Because
Let me see.
he like
Yeah, you guys have to
loves
search this up.
Jimin
It's crazy.
from BTS.
Okay.
Oh wow, this man like ruined his whole.
Yeah, and he
Actually-
said in like interviews that like he already hated his appearance,
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe he didn't ruin it.
and then like
Yeah.
he
That's
fell in
way
love
too
with
much, though. Way
he
too
fell in
much.
love with BTS, and then now he wants to look like exactly like Jimin. Like in
Wow.
one of the videos, he does surgery on his eyes to have them like basically look Asian, and like he meets up with his like friends afterwards, and they're like, dude, there's no difference. Like they didn't do anything. And he's like, no, like I look like him, like I love him, I'll do anything for him. And his
Oh
friends
my
are like,
God.
dude, relax. My man doesn't even know who you are. And like
Still,
he-
after all that,
Probably does now.
he probably does now, but like at the time, I guess his friends were like, yo, stop.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd get it. Those are
I
some
would
good
never.
friends.
I don't think I would never get plastic surgery just to look like someone.
I don't want to get plastic surgery in general. Anyone who gets plastic surgery, they all look the same.
That's not true. That
in
is
my,
not true.
in my opinion, they look the same.
I could-
Definitely not.
I think
I can tell you numbers of people who have plastic surgery, and you would know they have plastic surgery and they don't look alike.
Well, to an extreme. If they get a lot, they look the same.
Well,
I think
because
when they get
ultimately
Botox-
they just wanna. Yeah, if you get Botox, you could like. There's the feature is all the same. But if you got just like people correcting their nose or correcting their ears or stuff like that, they don't look the same.
Yeah. It depends. It depends.
Yeah, always depends. Like it's the same thing saying that Anita and Luisa Sonza look the same because they have plastic surgery. Like they're completely different and they all did the same procedures, but to look different.
I guess, yeah. But at least the people that I've
I
seen,
get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because then you have like have you seen what's his name? You know the dude who looks like Ken from Barbie?
Yeah.
And like
When you want to look like
the
him,
and
doesn't
then
look
like
him.
well he doesn't. He said he doesn't at least.
Isn't he Brazilian?
He's Brazilian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like him and the Kardashian, but like the mom, like they look the same.
Mhm.
Have you
Yeah.
seen? They look the same.
Yeah, they do.
But like, you know, I get what you mean. Yeah. Talking about changing who you are, I saw this movie the other day.
Oh my
And it's
God.
crazy. So, have you watched the movie Selfless? It's on
No,
Netflix.
I haven't.
Basically, what
Isn't
happens?
Ryan Reynolds in it?
Yes.
I don't watch a lot of movies.
Basically, what happens in it is so there's this guy. You're probably not gonna watch, so I'm gonna just tell what happened in the movie
Yeah.
because it's a really cool concept. Well, it's fine.
No, just yeah. Spoiler
Don't
alert. Spoiler alert.
Okay, yeah, sure.
The movie came out like more. It came out in 2015. Like
All right.
you should know it by now. If you haven't watched it, like
Still, that's rude.
no, you have 5 years to spoil a movie. After
Lucas,
5 years,
it's
after
7,
5
by the
years.
way.
Okay, it's been 7 though.
All right,
We're
all
in
right, all right.
2020.
Let's do this. Ready?
Okay.
Spoiler alert. You got just skip to like 30 seconds ahead, if anything.
Well, yeah, all right. So
Yeah.
starting, this dude, he's really rich. He's like a businessman. He's really, really rich, right? And but then he has cancer, and then like he's trying to figure out a way to like get rid of his cancer. Then his doctors gave him 6 months, right? And then like a month after, he meets up with one of his rich friends, and then he talks to him about this thing called like, because he told about his condition, and then he goes, you should like look up shedding and stuff like that, like shedding like as in a snake when they shed, right? And then he started looking into it, and then he found out about a company that will like, it's a private company. So like somebody heard him speaking, give him a card, a number, say they can help you. He goes, he calls, he meets up with them. He gets into this lab. They explain to him how he can get his conscious in another body that's glued in a lab. So then they grew bodies in a lab. They get people to, like, it's a fortune to do that. So like he paid $250 million to get his conscious into another body. And then he gets into Ryan Reynolds' body. And then he dies after like because they gotta fake his death. So then the person dies, like his body gotta die publicly so that people know that he's dead. And then they get him into another body, and then they fake his history so that it's not like, so then the government will catch it and stuff like that. And then and then whenever you do that, you gotta get a pill, right? They give you a pill that you gotta take in a gap, like every 12 hours you gotta take the pill because that's gonna help you recover. Apparently, he starts taking the pill, and then he's Ryan Reynolds. He's balling because like he knew how to play basketball. He meets this guy. They go out on parties and stuff like that. So he's with a different woman every night, right? One day, he wakes up in the morning to take his pill. As like the time he was gonna take the pill, the woman just got him back in the bed. Then they did this business, and he forgot about the pill. A couple of minutes later, he started getting like he started hallucinating, seeing a lot of stuff about like war and like a family, and then he took the pill, and then he got better like instantly. So one of the things he saw on when he was hallucinating, he saw like a big pumpkin, like a big water tower that was like painted like a pumpkin. So he searched that up on the web, and then he found out where it was. It was in St. Louis, Missouri. And then they were so since he's got to keep moving around, because since he has a fake history, he can't be located at one spot forever. You got to keep moving around. So if they start investigating him, it's hard to catch anything, you know. So they tell him, "Oh, you're moving to Hawaii." He's from New York. When he transferred his body, he went to New Orleans, and then they told him, "You got to go to Hawaii." But then when since he searched it up and he found a water tower that he saw in his head, he thought that was weird. He went to investigate it. So when he was at the airport, like there's a lot of people watching. The moment that they stopped watching him was the time that he went through the metal machine to just embark, right? Go depart. And then he switched his ticket, went to St. Louis, got to St. Louis, found the tower. As soon as he see the tower, he sees a big house. And then he goes into the house. Then he sees a bunch of pictures of him, like the new body, with the family that he saw in his in like the hallucination. And then he gets there,
Crazy.
he realizes that he wasn't grew in a lab, right? Like that body wasn't grew in a lab.
Yeah.
And then the woman that's in the picture with him gets there in the house, and then like he has her back to her, so then she just thinks somebody trying to rob, and then he turns around, and then she just like
Freaked
breaks
out.
down on the floor and starts
Really?
crying and stuff like that because like she
thought
thought
he was dead.
her husband was dead, but then he just appeared out of nowhere, and he started talking to her, and then somebody knocked on the door. He goes like, "Are you expecting anyone?" She goes, "No." Then he goes, "Then like take cover and stuff like that." They got in, like he opened the door. It was the people from there. The company's called Phoenix, and the guy who did the research to be able to transfer consciousness, his name is Albright, right? So they call it the Albright procedure, and the Albright procedure, Phoenix does the procedure, and then he keeps going, and then they get him, they talk to him, they say they're gonna kill the wife, and then they tell him the actual truth. So basically what they do is they get people who are willing to sell their bodies, literally, for money to do so, and they targeted people who needed money. Say, that guy, his daughter, she was like 2 years old, like 4 years old, around 2 and 4. She had a heart disease. She was gonna die. She needed to get a surgery and life insurance. He paid $250 to do the transfer. They gave the family $250 to pay for life insurance and surgery in exchange for the dude's body. But the woman didn't know, just the guy did. And he is a veteran, so that's why when he had hallucinations, he was getting like PTSD from war and seeing his family was because his body, because his like the mind of that body was like shooting memories.
Yeah, like
And then he found out that whenever you don't take the pill, so basically they put the conscious in the body, and then when they put the conscious in the body, they don't like. So
you don't kill the other conscious.
no,
You just
and
block
they
it
don't
off.
kill the body either. They just hibernate it.
Yeah, you can.
And then they killed so like they put a hold on their conscious, and then when you put the other conscious on top, that one was just active, the other one was at sleep. So then as long as you take the pill,
It blocks it out.
the conscious that was transferred into the body has more strength than the other one. So then the other conscious will eventually cease to exist, right? But if he doesn't take the pills, then the opposite, because that's its original conscious. So that one will eventually overpower the other one, and then his conscious will cease to exist. He found that out, got crazy mad because obviously he didn't know that he was killing somebody to live. Then he went to this guy's, to the guy who told him about shedding, because he went to his house because now Phoenix was looking for him and stuff. And then he was looking because they regulated the medicine, and he didn't know that, like, he didn't know how to get a medicine. He couldn't get the medicine anywhere, and they regulated it, so they'd give him a patch every week for him to take weekly, because whenever he didn't take it, then basically he would die, and it hurts, because I don't know, he just got PTSD, so then he's like physical pain and mental pain. So he finds out that the woman who did the research, like, because the shedding was already like a big thing, but the guy died. So Albright died. And then his wife was still alive, but she was really old. He found out that she was the one who did the research for the medicine. So he went after her, found out that Albright didn't die. He switched bodies. And then he used her medicines to, like, it was just a big operation at that point. They found out that he found out, and then they went after him. Just crazy. And then eventually he went to the. They caught him. They tried to switch his body again because his body was really effective with all the muscle memories that he had from war and training, and his abilities, like his physical abilities and stuff like that. So they found out. So there's this one guy who was basically the bad guy. He would switch bodies as if you were like switching clothes, like literally. So he died, like his body died at least 3 times in the movie, but he would always appear in someone else's body, right? And then that was the point I was trying to get in with the whole movie, is that like I just took too long to get there. I realized it because well, like they basically like weaponized conscious changing. Like they just, so the person would basically be immortal because, as he said, like one time he died, and then he came back, and then he died, and then he came back with another body, and then he just kept doing that, and he knew he'd never be gone. Like, so he eventually killed him because, well, mad smart of him. He took so in the beginning they told him you can't have metal because metal would like stop the procedure, like malfunction, because it was like a MRI machine. So you can't have metal. He put metal in his mouth without them seeing, and then when the guy, his name was Ethan, the guy who was switch bodies all the time, he was gonna take the Ryan's body, right? And then when he went to transfer, he had the thing in his mouth, so then he couldn't transfer. Then he killed his conscience on the way there, and then he killed Albright, and then he ended the whole operation, and then he stopped taking the pills so that the guy's original conscience would go back, and he was mad rich, so then he just gave his money to the family, and he bought a whole island in like in the Bahamas, and just left them there. Yeah, that's crazy.
So what was the point of that whole thing?
I was gonna get to the whole shedding, like what y'all think about the whole shedding, mind and conscious, like stuff like that.
I think it's time for us to continue this quiz.
I mean, you could.
Just the ultimate. So, anyways.
Cool.
Can we get to the...
Yeah. In foreign policy, the U.S.
Lucas is genuinely disappointed because he spent how long?
6 minutes.
6 minutes.
No, 8 now.
8 minutes talking about a movie.
I think, bro.
What do you think about shedding?
Well, the whole reason why I told the story was because the people in whom I was watching the movie with, we stopped the movie because of, like, a lot happened in the movie. It's hard to tell. You gotta watch it. So, like, we basically figured out the whole plot of the movie before even the climax, or before I started building to the climax, because we started just thinking of all the possibilities that they could do with the shedding and stuff like that we found out about everything that they did. Like, say something that was so his wife had so the guy Albright, he switched bodies. He wanted to switch his wife's body so that they could live together forever, but she had Alzheimer, so he says she has no memory left to save. So he couldn't switch her or conscious because he didn't know how dangerous it would be for somebody who has a mental disability like that. You know? So, like, we found out the whole plot of the movie, like, 30 minutes into the movie. And the movie's, like, 2 hours and a half.
Yeah. God.
You're real cool, huh?
Keep going.
You're a real cool guy, huh?
I want to see your political views now.
Yeah, I figured out the movie for 2 hours.
I just watched the whole movie.
Yeah.
In like 10 minutes in my mind, though.
I just watched it, man.
I literally just did. I'm not even
Ryan
joking.
Reynolds was perfect for the part, dude. My
he
man
really was.
acted his heart out.
He actually did. He actually
He's
did.
a good actor.
He's a really good actor. The cast was really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, the cast is good. Ryan Reynolds is good. Screw the rest of the cast.
Nah, the cast was good.
When he referred to the character, he's like, "Oh, Ryan."
Yeah,
so he's switching to Ryan's body.
Yeah, because it's easier for you to understand.
Okay. All right. In foreign policy, the U.S. should take into account the interests of its allies, even if it means making compromises with them. In foreign policy, the U.S. should follow its own national interests, even when its allies strongly disagree.
Follow its own. How many questions are there?
Last one after this. In politics today, do you consider yourself a Republican, Democrat, or Independent?
Why is this a question? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why is this a question?
Because it's like, have you watched Harry Potter?
Answer
you know how the hat will take you to accountability.
Oh, really?
So I think that's what they're trying to do.
It's like, you know what?
It's like, all right,
It's kind of like the left. It's like when you're white, but you're like you have black friends, like you love black people and all that, and they're like, oh, you're racist. And
man, I'm not racist. My girlfriend's boyfriend's black. Like, I can't.
Oh my god.
All right, just answer the question.
Man, Republican. Go.
Republicans will independent then. You see him.
Yeah, sure. Because I don't. This is what I'm trying
As
to
of
figure out.
today, do you learn more? Do you lean more to the Republican Party or the Democratic Party?
He doesn't know the
Republican.
difference. Do you know the difference?
Republican.
All right, we got to do it in different tests. Okay.
What did he go? What did he turn out?
Core conservative, along with 13% of the public. What?
So I'm a conservative.
Yeah, apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
All right, let me know what this test was.
Because they were all
trash.
extreme, and to the extreme,
Yeah.
the right sided is better than the left sided.
Yeah.
But if you get into what's actually
Well,
happening today, he
If
will
you-
lean
if you-
more
if
left
you go
than he would lean.
extreme, there's just a circle.
It's just a circle, yes.
Yeah.
But to the extreme that they put in that quiz, then the right is way better than the left.
I didn't like that question. It's like, dude, I'm trying to figure out if I'm a Republican or a Democrat. Why are you asking
It's like
me?
when you go to the doctor and he's asking if you're okay, like with your experience. Do you think I'm fine? like,
like, man, doctor walks in. It's like, yo, so you broke your arm. I fixed it. How'd I do?
All right, you know what? Here, let's do. Damn, these are 6 pages. And it has
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's not what's happening right now.
Nah, it's definitely not.
I'll just go with core conservative.
You know, let's go like liberal conservative. You know?
okay,
like,
no, let us judge. Like we'll make our questions and then we'll
This
judge.
is like the compass test, though.
Too bad.
All right.
Man.
Cool. All right.
I got core conservative. That's it. That's what I'm sticking with. That's
Your core is conservative, but you're right leaning though.
Is there a BuzzFeed quiz? If that's
BuzzFeed quizzes.
I
would
only
be
rely
allowed.
on BuzzFeed.
BuzzFeed is like
I only rely on BuzzFeed quizzes.
really, but BuzzFeed is like super liberal.
That's the joke.
They're woke.
That's the joke. It's
BuzzFeed quizzes are low key.
I remember
though.
I was with one time I was at Lucas's house. I think you left to go to work, and Lucas's cousin was
Oh, yeah.
there.
She's not my cousin.
She's a family friend, and she was there. and
Anti-family.
She had her she had her computer and she was taking BuzzFeed quizzes, and there was one. It was like, dude, it was like, pick a type of soup and we'll tell you like what zodiac sign you are.
No.
And like, there's
He goes, why?
It's like one of those Facebook quizzes.
yeah, they're so
No.
funny.
They're a little different because you actually have. It's not random. Like depending on what inputs you put in and output will come out. It's not like Facebook. You'll just like randomly generate.
It's I just thought they were funny, and like we her and I took a whole bunch, and like we took one that was like, what was your mental age? I got like 5.
She got like 86.
She got like 35, and she's like 12.
No.
And I got 5 when I'm 18. I was a little butthurt, if you can't tell.
I used to take like a lot of those quizzes too. Like I probably have taken like 90% of BuzzFeed quizzes.
Yeah, me too. Because
Yeah.
they're fun.
They're low key fun.
No, I don't think I've taken any BuzzFeed quizzes.
Dude, take one.
Take one right
eventually.
now.
Or take one right now.
Take one right now.
What type of BuzzFeed quiz?
Just look up BuzzFeed quiz.
Okay.
There's a bunch. Yeah, I took to see what type of car I would drive, where I would live, what type of Disney princess I would be. I took like all them quizzes.
All right, ready? You want to do latest K-pop, Disney, food, love, or trivia? I'm not doing K-pop.
Don't do K-pop.
Do K-pop.
No.
Man, y'all are lame.
Thank you.
I'll take that with pride.
Yeah, I was gonna say exactly.
I'll take that.
Dude, just pick one. There are a lot.
It doesn't matter.
Just
See
pick any.
what princess you would be.
See what Disney princess you are.
Okay, there are 25 countries that begin with S, but I bet you can't name 12.
No.
Oh, that's a good one. Don't you like geography?
I do, but it's not what he wants from me.
No, I
No,
want
do
to
it.
see what Disney princess you are.
Because I want to
Ryan.
think with you. I want to think with you.
Well,
do it.
I can name 3 right out. Ready? Spain. Well, 5.
My man, I can name 5 right now. Paraguay.
I look at when he said Spain. I thought it in Portuguese. I was like, but it starts with an E.
starts with an
like,
E, dog.
Yeah, ready? I'll do
You're
it right now.
already
I'll do it
wrong.
right now. You know what? Let's see
I
how-
can do. I can name a lot.
I can name some countries with
No, I
S.
can't name a lot.
Brazil.
Shut up.
All right, ready? I'm gonna start typing. You have 4 minutes to get it. All right, I'll do it. Ready?
About 4 minutes.
Spain, Slovenia,
Sweden. I'll help you out.
Switzerland,
South Korea.
South Korea.
Cool.
Sudan.
Oh,
Saudi
South Korea
Arabia.
didn't
Saudi
count.
Arabia.
South Korea didn't count.
South Korea didn't count?
Nah.
Oh my goodness.
Sudan.
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Isn't
Did
that a
you
type of
Syria.
car?
put Sweden.
We put Sweden, Sudan. This is
Saudi Arabia.
Dude.
Scotland.
They're countries?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sri Lanka isn't a country.
Huh?
Yeah, it is.
It is?
What else we got? Oh,
Saudi Arabia.
Oh, you did that.
Scotland.
Scotland.
Senegal.
Dude, those are. Oh, didn't put Scotland? Why is that not accepted? Did I type that wrong? I didn't type Scotland wrong.
Scotland.
Not two T's. Is it?
Just skip it. We don't have time.
All right. What else?
What's it called? I just said one.
You just said
someone
one.
listening to us
Senegal,
right now,
Senegal.
thinking about it like crazy right now.
Isn't. Whoa, I've been thinking names that I don't really know if they're a country.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sangria, it's not a country.
That's sangria.
That's a drink, dog.
It's a drink, but it's named after a city or a country.
No, South Africa. It's gonna count.
South Africa should count.
It should count. Well, if South Korea didn't count.
No, but South Korea, it was Korea and divided. South Africa was just South Africa.
It's still a country though, separate. But okay, yeah, they didn't count South Korea. Dude, now I'm blinking.
Which ones do you have?
We got Spain, Slovenia, Sweden, Switzerland, Syrian, Arab Republic, Sudan, Saudi Arabia, Senegal, South Africa.
How many was that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. We need 3
How many
more.
do we need?
3 more.
I was asking for 25, but okay.
Oh.
We need 3 more to beat their
What their
headline.
challenges?
Or
Oh.
4 more.
Oh.
How many minutes do we have?
We got a minute, 40 seconds.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Countries.
There's a bunch. I know oh my god.
Sudan, put South Sudan.
I don't.
It's not gonna count.
Yeah, it counted.
It counted?
Yeah.
Then why doesn't? Oh my
Wait,
goodness.
Slovakia, did you say that?
Yeah, put Slovenia.
Eslovênia e Eslováquia é diferente, não?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Did that count?
Yeah, it
So we
did.
need one more.
Yeah, and I feel like there's that
Suriname.
it's by Brazil.
Yes,
yeah,
Suriname.
Suriname. Oh, did I spell that right?
Probably not. to
Brian,
be
come
honest.
on, Brian.
No, I did, and it's not. It's okay. Yeah.
It's not. It's an island, but it's
Brian.
its own government though. So I don't know why.
Okay, I spelled it wrong because it's in Portuguese. It's different than
Okay.
English. Yeah,
But okay, that counted.
I'll just put it in.
And what else? Well, no, we need one more.
Oh, that's the last one. To
1,
beat
2,
the headline.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah.
Yeah, we need one more to beat
asking
it.
13
We matched
though.
it.
Oh, it's oh my goodness. We need 13.
Well, we beat. Yeah, more. Oh my gosh. But I mean, we beat the ones they asked.
Oh my
the amount
god,
they asked.
yo! I don't know. Wait, I need to know that now.
Right now, you're just like getting pissed. Nah.
You're gonna
put
say
your phone-
some.
put your
Search it
phone
up.
down.
But you're gonna say some names that I'm gonna be like, I knew it.
Yeah, right.
But like, I just can't think of.
Right, actually, just wait the 14 seconds. Probably just gonna give me all the names.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, let me think one more.
You're not gonna have time. You got 7, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep.
San Marino, Samoa.
Oh, Samoa.
Serbia.
Serbia.
Dude,
Singapore.
Singapore. Oh my god.
Syria. Oh
No,
my
I said
gosh. Somalia.
Somalia.
Oh, dude.
Sri Lanka. Yeah, I was right.
Yeah, sure. I knew that one.
Suriname.
Suriname.
Solomon Islands. Sierra Leone.
Don't know.
Nah, dude.
St. Lucia.
Okay, I know that one. Let's try it off the coast.
I don't know how to pronounce this one, so I'm not even going to try
Which
it.
one? Let me see. Seychelles. That's in the Bahamas.
Bahamas.
He said Bahamas. He said,
Yeah.
what else did he say? Caribbean?
Well, it depends on the movie.
But yeah, there are a lot that we definitely.
So you guys want to talk about this Messi controversy?
Messi?
Which is?
Yeah.
What will happen?
Well, he's trying to leave Barcelona.
Oh yeah.
And
Stupid is decision.
His decision, like he agreed to a 5-year contract with Man City.
Did you see?
According to
Did you see
GiveMeSport.com.
his? Did you see his salary?
700 million for 5 years.
That's crazy.
He also
Crazy money.
Dude,
For a guy, he's not worth it. He's not worth that much anymore.
He's not that type of player.
Can I just say something real quick?
I don't think it would have been even before. Like, he's not made for that type of squad.
He's not made. No, okay. I'm just talking financially. Stupid decision from Man City.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
Oh, the guy's a freaking trillionaire, bro. Like the owner, like
Still,
his family's
bro.
net worth. Like,
okay, but like,
crazy.
still throwing money away.
I just want to. I thought it was funny. There's so Aguero streams now, right?
He's been streaming.
Oh, he streams.
He's like
FIFA, right?
he's a streamer. He does FIFA. He did
He started
like
this
Fall
quarantine,
Guys.
right?
Yeah, he did like Fall Guys, and there's one stream where he calls Messi,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought it was really, for some reason, it was just weird listening to Messi's voice.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard of.
Have you seen his son though, Aguero? Because okay, so his father is Aguero, right? His godfather is Messi.
Mm-hmm.
His
grandfather
Yeah.
is Maradona,
Yeah.
but he wants to be a singer.
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 I didn't know.
I told my dad that. He got real mad.
Obviously.
No. Not because you think. He got mad at me for wanting him to play soccer.
Obviously.
Oh.
Because my dad was like, he said that like if you look at players, most of their kids aren't good at soccer.
I mean, I
that's
can.
true.
Say
He thinks he
Mazinho
said
was
yeah.
good.
That's the only one my dad mentioned was Mazinho because he had
because
Rafael and Thiago.
Thiago is great.
You Rafinha, he's okay.
Oh, but you don't know because okay, you have Ronaldinho's son is to be a great player. He's like they're still watching him in Brazil because he's young. He's like 17. He plays for Cruzeiro. That's his only bad part because now that team is like bankrupt.
yeah.
He's got to leave, but he signed with Nike already.
Of course. His
dad,
has, like,
obviously.
an internal contract,
But yeah, but for a long period of time, people didn't know he was Ronaldinho's son.
really.
After he signed the contract, he come out as Ronaldinho's son. Like
Got
Ronaldinho like announced that he was his son because he didn't want his name to interfere in soccer.
Got
And
it.
he's actually good. He's not like his father because Ronaldinho's crazy, but he's still a really good player.
It's crazy, but
But he's still a really good player.
the only one that my dad said was Mazinho, who had kids who are now like successful in soccer.
It's funny because like basketball players are like completely different from
Yeah.
because like
Mhm.
they have kids.
They
and
have
their
kids,
are,
and their
like,
kids are like good.
like Curry. Look at Curry and his dad. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
and his brother's good too.
Yes.
And like LeBron's kid,
And,
he's
like,
crazy.
LeBron, he's gonna be great.
And like their whole family goes pro, but like with soccer,
Yeah, well, you can have Neymar. His dad was professional, but then Neymar turned out to be better.
Well, so was Ronaldinho and Ronaldinho's brothers, I think. And his
He was,
his
but Ronaldinho's
dad.
brother was good. He was good. He stopped playing because Ronaldinho had a way better future than he did. But by the time he was 18, that's why his dad died because he signed a contract with Grêmio when he was like 18, 19 with a lot of money. He bought a house with a big pool. His dad died in the pool.
Is that really true?
Yeah.
That how that happened?
yeah. You said that's why his dad died, and I was like, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he only
What is-
died because he played good
You
soccer.
think-
And
What
got
does
a-
my man signing with Grêmio have to anything to do with his dad's
Because
dad?
if
So
he,
his dad-
because if he didn't play for Grêmio and
He
got
wouldn't
the
have bought
money,
the
he wouldn't have
house.
bought the house. He wouldn't have died that way.
So wait, so the dad bought the house?
No,
No, he
Ronaldinho
bought
did.
the house.
no. His brother bought the house.
Okay, you think his brother has like a heavy conscience because of that?
Probably not.
Probably in the beginning.
Yes. At this point, no.
With this amount of money, you just like you buy a new conscience.
I mean, that's what happened in the
Exactly.
movie.
Ah, I caught that. Nice.
But probably in the beginning, like, damn, if I hadn't bought that house, that pool.
Well, as what the story tells is that his mom was really like, all right, he died, like that's bad, but like it's
we gotta move on.
her and then two guys and one little girl. Like we gotta move on.
Then Ronaldinho has a stepdad, right?
I
Had
think he did
and
because
then
he died.
Stepdad died.
Yeah,
Like a couple
when he
years
was
ago.
playing in Galo.
Yeah,
because he died
He
and
scored that
then,
goal against,
and then
against,
yeah, we know.
Yeah, he cried, yeah.
Yeah.
Love
So he
that.
played for Mineiro once. Mineiro as in Atlético Mineiro, as in Clube Atlético Mineiro.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know who that is. But
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's hard for. It's because you have people who has, say, like Zidane's kids. They're still young and they're playing, but like, how do you live up to Zidane? You know, And like, how do you live up to Ronaldinho or Messi or
You
like
can't.
Maradona? Because
Or you can't.
Agüero is Maradona's kid. Agüero is successful.
No.
Wait,
no.
Yes.
Maradona.
Yeah,
no.
it's his
Aguero's wife
Yeah.
is Maradona's kid.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa, I was like, whoa.
That's- yeah.
Where'd you
Okay,
get
yeah,
his
makes
info
sense,
from?
makes
Yeah,
sense,
yeah.
makes sense, makes sense.
That's his
wife.
father-in-law.
Father-in-law. Yeah, you're right.
Regardless.
Well, either way, I mean, Messi kid. Whenever I think we have to see Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. because he's good.
Yeah, I think it might be just all hype.
I don't
feel-
know
That's
feel
what
like-
my dad said.
I
feel
don't know.
I don't know. See, you might not be. I mean,
because
I'm wrong.
in the
That'd be amazing.
if you'd see Ronaldo's videos at his age and his videos at his age, then he's better than his dad.
Well, 'cause his dad puts him through this like training regimen. Like, yeah.
But that's what made Ronaldo. Why won't that make his kid?
Well, does he have that discipline in himself?
Yes, because you teach
or
it.
is his dad just putting
Nah,
it? Like,
you
forcing
teach
in him?
it. You teach it. Discipline is teachable. You learn discipline.
Yeah.
You're not born with discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Because as long it's
Who
just
gave
it's just habits.
Honestly-
Habits are hard to break.
Honestly, we'll just see if he. We just have to wait to see.
Yeah, well, we can speculate. I think he's gonna be better than. I don't know if he's gonna. I think he's gonna be better than his father. I don't know if he's gonna be as successful as his father. Because there's a huge difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Break that down.
Well, just being okay.
Because Ronaldo.
I say okay. Neymar is a better soccer player than both Messi and Ronaldo, but not as close as successful as both of them.
Okay.
Because Ronaldo, he's a businessman.
Ronaldo is a businessman.
My man is a
That too.
businessman.
He is.
So
He's
lot of
more-
his
he's
so
more of a businessman than Messi,
he
for
gets
sure.
he
I
gets a
think,
lot of
yeah.
his money from soccer, obviously, and from getting from soccer.
Yeah.
But like he also created a network of being able to get money outside of that.
Well, that's usually what most soccer players, especially like mainstream, as in like Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, like they all have their own brand. Like Ronaldo is the first soccer player to become a billionaire.
Is he a billionaire?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he signed a lifetime contract
With Nike.
and that's $1 billion contract.
Okay.
So he's
Got
the
it.
first soccer player that's a billionaire. Not because of soccer, but because of soccer, but he didn't get it because of the game. He got it because of Nike. Because if you think about it, like he's smart because he got there, right? And then as soon as he becomes like he's basically like what's it called?
Well, he's a billionaire in dollars, not in euros, which is funny. But okay.
Well, I'll take it.
I'll
Yeah.
take it too. You kidding me?
I think it's because Ronaldo he knew what to do with his money.
No, yeah. Well, they all have their like management. Like they don't work his money. Like he says, "Oh, I want this money." Like make sure that I don't lose the money. Make sure that the money keeps growing even though I don't have to do anything. So they make him like a business. They make him a business. They buy him hotels. He makes his own brand. Like CR7 is a huge brand. They have like clothes. They have perfumes. They have hotels. They have like stuff like a lot of stuff like that. So like his money are gonna keep coming in regardless. If he stops playing today, he's never gonna be poor again. As like same thing with Messi, same thing with Neymar. But there's a lot of players. There's a lot of celebrities who lose their money because they don't know how to.
Well, I feel like most football players, most basketball players, or a lot of them do.
Lose their money.
Yeah, like Allen Iverson. He's
Well,
worth-
yeah,
like the dude used to be balling, dude.
yeah.
Now he's
Well,
worth
that happens
He's
to.
worth $1 million, but I even think that's still.
Reaching.
Yeah, I feel like he doesn't.
Overrated.
I feel like he's a lot. Like he's very in debt, and then but he has to hold that image.
Well, I say people. Okay,
I might be
so
wrong.
well, because I believe that being rich is actually a mentality, is not the amount of
Mhm.
money. Because if
course.
you have the rich mentality, it's just a matter of time until you get that money. But if you have a poor mentality, you could win in the lottery and you'll lose the whole money. That's why most people like
Win lotteries,
win the
lose
lottery,
all
they
of it.
end up worse than how they were before because they don't know how to manage money. They don't know how money works. They get into like debt in which they can't pay because they never had money. Now they had money, got into debt, and then they could never pay that money, right? So like if you have players like, or you have a celebrity, you know the guy Johnny Depp, his like paycheck for a movie was like close to 100 million when like Pirates of the
Caribbean.
Caribbean. When it was booming, when it was booming, like his paycheck was huge, but he's in debt every time because he doesn't know how to spend his money. He doesn't know how to like manage his money.
Y'all were doing it with me earlier. Yo, Johnny Depp, my boy got beef with you.
What he gonna do? He can't even pay a flight to get here. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Nah,
because
because of COVID, right?
I mean, he can't either way. He bought his own island when he was already in debt, and then he couldn't pay the debt. So then he couldn't pay the debt. The bank took it. So then he lost everything, and then he made another movie. He got another 90 million and wasted all again. And he kept doing that for every Pirates of the Caribbean's movie.
How fast can you waste 90 million though?
Good question. I mean, he bought an island.
Pretty fast.
Yeah, like
I mean,
I think me personally, if I genuinely wanted to, I could spend 90 million in a day.
well, definitely, if you really want to, you can.
You're gonna go
but
out
that
there,
doesn't mean.
you go out there by like a plane.
But that doesn't mean you
go
will
out there buy an island. Go out there and then buy
an
5
island.
houses.
Yeah,
I'll just spend it all on top ramen.
Ronaldo did that. Did you know Ronaldo did that during quarantine?
What'd he
He
do?
bought an island.
Oh yeah, I heard that. And then he's just like
He bought an island so that
he could stay.
he could quarantine himself.
On his island.
Yes, but then the island is like populated.
Oh.
So I don't know how that works.
Why would you want to?
Well, it looks populated. Go and check on the thing because it looks populated.
Island.
Yeah, because it looks populated, and then how do you like buy an island?
How do you buy an island in the quarantine, but then have it be populated?
Like
Just
it was populated.
Kick everyone
before.
off, dude. Hey,
Yeah,
this
like
is my
does that
island
mean he's the king?
Is he the president of that island
He
now?
has
Like-
given his a manager, an agent, should I say, in
Hmm.
2015. He gave him an island, a Greek island.
Nice.
So what does that mean? No, like it's populated though, right?
No, that one was about since 2015.
No, that
I don't
wasn't.
see the one
Yeah,
now.
that was a while ago.
You guys watch Mr. Beast?
Sometimes.
Didn't he like give someone an island?
Yeah.
What?
Dude, someone, and it was like a competition.
Yeah.
Right?
He all started with $1 million.
That was in 2020 though. The island he bought.
And gifted?
Yeah.
I don't know. It said 2015 on here.
Mr. Beast, he was giving away an island, and it was like a competition. And one of the people, they like lost their opportunity to get the island because he wasn't subscribed to PewDiePie.
Mm-hmm.
They
Oh
like
my
opened up
God.
YouTube, looked up PewDiePie, and one of the guys were subscribed. And then he opened up the other dude's phone, looked him up, and he wasn't subscribed. And they're like, "Sorry, you lost the island."
Oh my god, I would be tight
Right, dude.
for not subscribing to another channel.
Yeah, it's not even the Mr.
Like
Beast,
I would be tight.
Dude, but like he bought $1 million worth of lottery tickets, or he got $1 million worth of lottery tickets, and then whatever he won from that was what he was gonna buy the island with, and like so he only made $700,000 back, so he only bought a $700,000 island.
Only,
I mean, it's a bigger island than I have, but
just only a $700,000 island.
Dude, it's crazy because you see here on his Twitter, he's like exploring my island. Like, imagine, yeah.
It's
Like
just-
it's just a picture on his him and his son on his island hiking, and hashtag exploring. Like, dog.
oh, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, Ronaldo.
I thought we
and
were
his
still
son.
talking about Mr. Beast. I was like,
No,
but yeah.
Mr. Beast has mad money, but like he doesn't give away his money though.
He used to give away a lot of his money.
Where does
It's
he get
not
it
anymore.
from?
Now it's all sponsored.
His
right?
sponsors, obviously,
All of it?
obviously.
Probably. At least most of it, I'd guess.
That's
I don't-
Why would he? He doesn't have money like that, bro. He's not Jeff Bezos.
dude. That's always like a question I've had. Like, where?
Yeah,
my
he
man-
can't give out Teslas every week, but Tesla can give out Tesla every week because it doesn't cost them that much to make.
Then who's
So-
giving away this whole island? Who is this? Like, I know it's not G Fuel.
Oh, was it Honey the one that sponsored the video?
Whoever is
Who sponsored
sponsoring
that
the
video?
video
No,
has
it was Honey.
I don't
sponsors
remember.
that has sponsors.
No, someone.
He has his own sponsors. The video will have the video sponsor will also sponsor, and then whoever is sponsoring the company because they have like partnerships and stuff like that. Say, I'm giving away this island, but you can only get to this island by taking this boat, and it's a really big like company. So like that company is gonna be getting paid to bring people to his island, along with the people who like own the island, along with the people or like along with the shirt that he's wearing, along with like the poster on his wall in the car that he's driving. Everybody, because it's just advertising regardless. So all these people are putting money into giving it to someone.
That's like, cause I never knew, I never thought of that, but I'd like watch his videos like, oh, giving away 15 Teslas.
Yeah,
I was
like, well, how do you think David Dobrik gives away Tesla all the time? You think he buys his Teslas?
His.
Well, do you think those Teslas because he has it and then he gives it away?
I assumed.
You thought he genuinely bought Teslas
Yes.
just to give it away?
No.
Yes.
Definitely not. They're only been given away because of him, though. It's not like he's just getting the credit for the giveaway. No,
Mhm.
they're only given away because of him, but he's definitely not the one paying for them. No, but I mean, people have that money, but like they don't have that money. Celebrities don't have that money.
No, unless you're like
Unless you're like
celebrity.
Ronaldo, like a billionaire, then it's different.
Yeah, but even then, why would you?
Just Ronaldo. Hey guys,
If I had $1 billion today,
giving away my new island that I bought for quarantine, but quarantine's over. So like, if any of y'all want it, DM me on LinkedIn. Like,
DM me on LinkedIn.
all right, ready? Last thing before we end this done. If you had $1 billion, what would you do with that $1 billion?
spend it on ramen.
Not for real.
Me, I genuinely can't tell you. I don't know.
I feel like he's the type of he's like a Joker figure. He just burns money. It's like kind of like cheap things. He's like throwing.
That's illegal, dog. You'd go to jail and then
Really?
bail out.
Burning money?
Yeah,
That's illegal?
yeah.
Oh, snap.
Hurt like damaging money is legal. Is illegal. Actually.
But like,
true.
if I like put something in my pocket and I rip it, I'm not gonna.
Well, that's not intentional, but like you can't burn money. That's illegal.
I've heard that before.
What would you do?
Me?
Yeah.
I think I probably like
Dude, I can't stop.
money is illegal. I'm sorry.
It is legal.
Oh,
Illegal.
so you were
It's illegal,
oh,
dumbass.
Yeah, right, yeah. Aggressives. Okay. Aggressives.
Mad aggressive
Not-
for what?
Not aggressives like like conservatives, like Democrats. Aggressives. Yeah. You guys. No. All right.
I mean,
That was a dumb
you're
joke.
I'm right leaning, you're left leaning. Now we can't get along anymore.
Well, he said
It's
core
just-
conservative, but I don't know how true that is.
So what would you do with the money, Brian?
$1 billion. Take a 200 million, and well, first I'd take probably 30 to 40% and distribute it as charity, church, mission trips.
Don't forget your G.
Podcasts,
Well, that's what I'm counting as part of it.
podcast friends.
Podcast friends.
And then I'll probably take 100 million and give it to friends. Take 200 million to give it to family. And then
Only
I
200
wouldn't
million?
divide- I wouldn't divide money like that.
Only
I
200
don't
million
know how
for
I
your
would-
family?
I don't know how I
Come on, Brian.
No, like different like
I would
extended
the
family.
first thing if
Or-
I get go
Because
finish.
like I'm
yours.
thinking like I don't need a lot of money. Like
Yeah, well-
I guess I don't think I would buy a big house. I honestly
I
don't.
definitely will.
I think
I wouldn't buy a big house, but I'd buy a new house.
I definitely
I
will
could
buy a
see-
big house.
Like
I'd definitely buy a house for my family.
I wouldn't be buying like $5, $6, $10 million
Say,
houses. I think
there-
I'd buy like I'll probably make it.
I would buy a solid $50 million house. I would buy.
I would
definitely
buy a
solid $50
normal
million.
house for my parents.
I would definitely buy.
I'm more of I'd buy cars.
Well, no, wait,
Ah, you're
Wait,
one of those
yes,
guys.
Maybe,
but first thing I would do
but I'd definitely invest.
when I
Definitely
get when you get $1 billion, first thing I would do is making sure that more money will come in. I would definitely get that $1
True.
billion and make sure that I can get more coming in after. Because if you just have $1 billion, you can spend it
All right,
all.
let's say you got $1 billion, but you can't invest it.
I can only spend.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how I would spend
A lot
because
more.
that's
I'll
not
spend
my
on
first
I'll
thought.
spend on my family. Like now, you invest for me. Break
So
the rules,
I'm gonna
man.
give you this money, and you're gonna invest it for me because I can't do it.
I'll give $1 million to Nick. Just to see what Nick
just
does.
just
to see what Nick
buy him a
does.
Corvette. That's it.
Oh,
That's all you
I died
gotta
50
do.
Corvettes. Holy crap.
Nah, because when you say that, the first thought I have in my mind is how can I get more?
More money. Yeah, I thought about it
Because-
too, but I didn't think of I was like I thought that was so cliche because
No, I just can't though because I work. I don't want to work.
Really?
Like, you know,
I don't want to have a job
like
anymore.
I have a job. I don't want to have a job.
You know what I would do? I would marry the girl I date, like, straight away. And then a dream wedding, stuff like that.
Dream
Whatever she
wedding
wants.
is dope. That's
And
a
then-
that's a good
That's
topic
And
for a
then
podcast.
I would just move, like...
like generally a good
Nah,
topic
and then
for a
I
podcast.
would just
Already
because like once you're rich, you got money, you know,
You got-
no like trust. I wouldn't trust anyone. Like people just want to marry me for my money. So
Well-
I got a girl, you know, like I got an amazing girl, whatever. So I just marry whoever.
Because you could say, well, there's always, you know,
Mhm.
like Gisele and Tom Brady. They didn't. Either of them knew they were famous when they met
Really?
because they were set up. So like her friend, they had mutual friends. She didn't know he was a football player because she doesn't follow football.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know she was a top model because he doesn't follow fashion.
Got
It
it.
wasn't like internet era, so it's not like her face and his face is everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Well, his face probably was, but like she didn't follow, so it's
Yeah.
you know doesn't. get
it's still
your
different
attention.
environments.
Yes. So when they were put together, like they were put on a blind date, and then they just hit it off, and then eventually they found out, oh, you're rich, I'm rich too.
That's crazy. What?
You're famous. Oh,
That's
work, me
crazy.
too. You see these rings?
I got it.
Yeah. So I won the Super Bowl. Couple of times.
No,
Couple
did he have a
of
Super
times.
Bowl? when
I think
got
he had
married?
one at that time,
Oh.
or like right before he got one.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, you see, like you could always. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
hard.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get married before I get rich because
Yeah, it's
I want to
tough,
save the trouble. Because at that point, I would probably just give up on
Yeah.
like, you know.
But if I had that money, I'd definitely just get my money, buy like a whole street corner in Brazil,
Whole street
A
corner
whole
in
street
Brazil.
corner.
like a whole like
Galilea.
You can just buy Galilea.
Yeah, buy a whole town.
That's like 100 mil. Like,
Nah,
Huh?
I'll
Not
buy,
even.
Nah, I'll
yeah,
buy,
I'm pretty sure if I open my bank account right now, I can buy Galilea.
that's okay, maybe.
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 All right,
In
but
the beginning, he just said he had $22.
I would do
Yeah.
it. Like,
I'm pretty confident.
you know what? But I would do it to fly. I just want to fly every day.
Oh, makes sense.
I just want to fly as much as I can.
Well, that's easy.
I
Because,
travel all over the world to fly. Like
Well,
paraglide.
makes sense. Yeah.
Whoever's
I was
listening.
skydiving.
For
all
those of
over
you
the
who
world.
don't follow Brian's everyday life, when he says flying, it's not
like Superman flying.
Nah, it's like paragliding. Flying.
I wanna. Well, I would like to skydive everywhere I could because skydiving is dope.
Yeah.
This guy goes skydiving once.
Skydiving is
Skydiving
like so
changes
short,
his
though.
life.
Like
It does.
You're
It
in there.
literally
You're in there
does.
for like 3 minutes in the air. Like,
I was there for like 5 minutes in the air because she.
He was there for 5 minutes because his instructor thought he was hot.
That's not what happened.
Okay, wait,
That's
wait.
not what happened.
What's the? You got a video? No, you don't.
No, I
I
didn't
don't
pay
think
for a video or
They told me
anything.
they told me it was like 3 minutes, but okay.
I wasn't. It's supposed to be 3 minutes, but whenever I jumped, so Caleb jumped in front of me.
Mhm.
I jumped like 15 minutes after.
Seconds.
I pulled.
Seconds.
Oh yeah, seconds. My bad. And we pulled our parachute before he did.
Okay.
So like she pulled the parachute all the way up there.
Okay.
When he pulled it, just because they free fall for a long
Free fall for
time.
more, longer than you did.
For like 30 to 40 seconds, I free falled for like 10.
Got it.
And then by the time it takes a lot longer to.
Alright.
Plus, I'm really
Light.
and
Mhm.
so is
Who's
she.
she?
So it took a long time to get down.
Got it.
Well, not that long, like 5 minutes,
Mhm.
like 5-6 minutes.
Still not
but
long enough. For,
Still not long-
for
not
me,
paragliding,
'cause I want to
'cause-
go up. Like I don't want to just go down. I want to go up. I want to be able. You know.
How long do you like average like paraglide?
Depends. Depends the time of day. Depends the day. If you can paraglide all day.
What's the longest you've been?
Me, probably an hour or something.
Just in the air, just chilling,
Yeah, you're just flying around.
just vibing.
Yeah,
That's dope.
but like I know people that fly 12 hours a day. Like they leave in the morning, depending on the time of year and place, and they come back. Well, they get there after not 12 hours.
You gotta bring food and stuff though. How you go to the
Well,
bathroom?
yeah, well, there's ways.
How do you go to the bathroom?
Diapers,
There's ways.
really?
Yeah, the equipment.
Well, yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I guess.
but it's like
I-
12
I
hours.
get grossed
maybe
out. I wouldn't
12,
be able
12
to.
hours is exaggerated because it's tough to find a place where it's like 12 hours with good thermals keep you up there, but probably a solid 8 to 10 maybe.
That's
Yeah.
so solid.
But
People like travel cities. Like
Yeah,
in
well-
in Governador Valadares, they do that.
Yeah, they go they go to like the Caratinga and back.
Yeah, Caratinga and
But,
back, or just go to inland in Caratinga too.
Yeah, they do that, but it's like that's a 3-hour flight in itself to make it there, and then to come back it's another 3 hours.
So it's like, yeah,
So
that's
they're-
dope.
That's dope.
But like They just broke the world record, I think, this past year. I don't forget what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But I've met the guy that broke the world record before that. Super cool dude. Brazilian doesn't give a crap about
Brazilian.
life. Like, he gives a crap about life. He doesn't give a crap about anything. Like, he's cool, dude.
Doesn't care.
I'm like, ready? What's the world record now? World record.
Guinness Book.
Guinness. Dude, I loved reading the Guinness books. Like in school. Like, I'd like sit in the back of the library and just read through the... I wouldn't even read. I'd just look at the pictures.
Longer fingernails.
It still has the old
Yeah,
one.
just the lady. It's always the lady with the long fingernails,
the old
dude
one
with the
on here,
long
blue
tongue, or like...
Longest mustache. There's always
Yeah.
just like the really specific ones too, just to make it to the Guinness Book.
Like person with the most broken eggshells, like in between their toenails, or like something.
No, like person with the biggest toenails while wearing red, like
Oh,
stuff like
yeah.
that, specific, just so
It's
they
like-
make it.
Man,
All right. So 564 kilometers, so 350 miles worth.
Ooh.
So it's flying like to New York City and back a couple times.
Oh, you
So-
can go all the way down to New Hampshire, all the way up to New Hampshire. 300. I said down.
I said down.
Yeah, it's almost New Hampshire, right? Like if you go through
Straight
Massachusetts, straight line.
lines. Yeah, I could see that probably. Depending where, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Imagine paragliding all the way up to New Hampshire, bro. It's not like...
You'd have to get like the perfect wind stream, amazing thermals all the way. It's hard, but you
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Well, that's close. Well, that's you could literally fly from...
That's a perfect day,
You could do...
perfect place.
Theoretically, you could go from the U.S. to Russia.
Oh, through
From
Alaska.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never make it over the
You'd
sea.
never make it.
sea.
Yeah, well,
Because
theoretically, the distance.
Yeah, but the sea, like, yeah, okay, but because the thermals over the sea, you're not.
Yeah,
and in the
definitely
wind
not.
directions, you're not. Yeah,
And it's all the way up north, so you'd freeze.
Yeah, you're not getting anywhere.
You're not get. I mean, you might get somewhere.
You're freezing before you get anywhere close to Russia.
Probably not. You probably get to Russia.
I'd
It's
probably
just nobody
freeze the
would
moment I land in Alaska. To make the plane.
to make okay, just to be fair, I land the plane, I freeze.
Yeah.
Just don't they pay you to live in Alaska?
That's what I've been told.
If you're in Alaska, there's this thing with the tax that they voted on years ago, where you get a certain amount of money back, like every resident or something like that. I forgot, it's a certain type of tax. I think they pay you certain immigrants to live in Alaska. They'll
Yeah.
make you, like citizens or whatever.
It's just like they do it on the most northern city in the world, which is in
I think it's in Russia.
no, it's not in Russia. It's in Europe though.
I found it. It's
Norway.
It's in. Whoa, I've never. It's Norwegian.
You see,
Yeah.
Norway.
Norway.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's the city right before the North Pole.
Yeah, it's 650 miles from
People
North Pole.
people get paid to live there too. I
Really?
heard. I'm not sure though. I know like photographers, like they get paid really well there.
Really?
Yeah, because people go to visit, or like tourism companies, they pay them to take pictures of tourists when they go through their company. Like people live there just to take pictures.
Hey guys, there are people here, I swear. Please come to our city.
Nah, and it's crazy because the population of polar bears there is bigger than the population of men.
Really?
Yes.
Shoot, it's 2,400 people.
The population is more. They have more polar bears there, and it's the guy. I watched the videos. The Brazilian dude who goes there, who lives there. He says that it's like exaggerating, but like 6 months of dark and 6 months of light.
Isn't it like they're in
yeah.
Alaska too?
Not in Alaska. It's not 6
there's
months.
Certain parts, but it's like, I think. Well, there's it's like, I imagine it's 3, 3, and 3 and 3.
Yeah.
So it's like it's because you slowly go away from it.
Yeah, but since that one, it's so I say drastic, like exaggerating, because it's not. I think it's divided a little less than that, but it's not like 3, 3, 3, 3. But it's like almost 6 and 6, where it's just light and just dark. So they say it's so weird because as soon as you get used to having just sun, you don't have it
You
anymore
don't have it.
for another 6 months. And then when you're used to not seeing the sun, you just get sun for another 6 months. So I don't think I could ever live there, but I would definitely want to go there. I'd want to see how it's like. Where are places that you'd want to visit, like exquisite places that you'd want to know, like exotic places and stuff like
I've
that?
always wanted to go to Japan.
I want to go to
And
Japan
that's-
and China, like Hong Kong though.
That's really I genuinely don't want like I'm not the person to want the desire to travel. I really don't.
What?
Really?
Like my mom, like every time my mom's went traveling,
You literally stay home.
yeah,
You
I stay
yeah,
home.
it's crazy.
Like when my mom went to Dubai, she gave me the choice to go. I didn't want to.
Well, there are places I want to go. I like say Dubai is not one of the places I genuinely want to go to.
Like, if you
I will
go
go eventually because it's a cool place to
Mm-hmm.
but it's not like
Bucket list.
Yeah, it's not on my bucket list. I don't know how to English.
Yeah,
sometimes.
the one place I can name that I can genuinely want to go to and want to explore and know is Japan.
I want to go to Tokyo only though. I don't really want to go anywhere
No,
else.
I wanna obviously I want to see Tokyo, but I honestly I've always wanted to see rural Japan and
Wow.
be there and
I want to see. I want to see. I don't know how to say it in English. La muralla da China.
Oh, the
Great
Great Wall
Wall.
of China.
Yeah, I want to see that one.
Twina.
China. I want to see that. I want to see Hong Kong because Hong Kong is supposed to be.
Can't you see
Crazy.
it from space?
Yeah, apparently.
It's. I've heard it's a myth.
Is it? I don't know.
Is it a myth? That's
Here,
I
let's
don't
keep
know.
it a myth. I'm not gonna search it up.
Yeah, let's just.
We'll
that's
keep it that
just-
way. We'll
I
figure it
mean,
out by next week.
Maybe if you look in an angle, you see it.
If you
if you really try,
If you're-
imagine it.
if you
if you can imagine it, you see it. That's a good one.
if you can think you see it, you see
You see it. If you don't think you see it, then you don't see it. Sorry, but I want to go to Greece really bad.
Same, I want to go for mine.
You know, like the hotels, like the white hotels on the coast.
It's
I don't know how it's called.
I know it's called.
But you know what it is. I want to go there
Santorini.
so bad.
Santorini.
Yes,
Santorini.
yes,
Santorini.
Santorini. Yeah, and that place.
That place.
I want to go there so bad. I want to go I want to go to the north, like the farthest
Santorini.
up, the northernest city on earth, like
There you
right
go.
before North Pole. That city, I want to go.
My mom, she's always wanted to see the Northern Lights.
Yeah, you could see it there.
Aurora Borealis.
I want to go to Moscow.
That's the
Oh
only-
yeah, Russia's another place I've.
I really want to see how Moscow is like.
I want to go out of Moscow. See what the intro is.
I don't really want to see what's
Like, I don't
outside of
really wanna-
Moscow.
really don't wanna
I'm
see it.
okay. Thanks. Yeah,
On that
I'm
note-
okay with.
On that note,
Yeah. What else? Yeah, like there's a lot of places in Africa I want to go to, but no specific places. Like I want to see lions. and stuff.
tigers and bears don't mind.
I want to go to Africa see tigers.
There's a
like,
zoo in the Bronx. You can go there.
Nah, I want to see
I'll
a
go with
lion
that. Imagine
when
looking-
he's walking right past me. You know, like I want that experience.
All right, you have fun with that.
Yeah,
So
I want to swim with sharks too.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
absolutely, you can.
I wanna
never-
swim with sharks.
You can't pay me to swim with sharks.
I definitely
dude.
want to swim with sharks if Matt's with me.
If there is 3 animals,
Absolutely
I would
not.
definitely have. If
As
I
exotic
can,
pets.
as exotic pets, I would have a wolf, I would have a tiger, and I'll have an eagle, bald
I
eagle.
was just gonna say shark, but I was
A
gonna,
shark.
I was gonna hit him with a fact, but I'm not even gonna hit him with a.
What?
Oh, that great white sharks. I think they die in captivity. Pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do.
Damn.
That's why you never see a great white shark in it anyway. Like,
Wow.
they
I didn't know
usually-
that.
Yeah.
What about you? Where would you want to go?
Me?
Yeah.
Dude,
If you like travel.
America. No.
America.
America.
I would really like to go to New Milford, but like it's kind of hard.
You know where I really want to go?
New Haven.
Nah, like
Nah, he likes he likes
Yo.
like
Texas.
road.
Texas
Steakhouse.
Roadhouse.
You know what? I want to go in the most northern city in, like, on this planet.
Yeah, it's the
Like
one-
in Maine.
Oh my god.
I thought
Man.
Yo,
I thought he
there's
was.
only America.
I
don't
thought
know
he was
what
gonna.
you think.
I thought he was gonna go with the most northern city in Fairfield County.
The most northern city.
Aren't we
in
the most
Texas.
northern city in Fairfield
Absolutely
County?
not.
No, we're in like mid. Like no.
Absolutely
Well,
not.
no,
Not even
it's
close.
Not. It's
No.
because we're the most northern on the FCX. Because we only go down.
Oh, okay, I get that.
So that's why I got confused.
We actually.
Actually, no. We
Ready
play.
now?
No, yeah, never mind.
You can check that.
Because we're really close to New York.
I'm trying to think. You brought it up. I'm trying to think. If I could have any exotic animals, what would I keep?
Ooh, I would definitely have
If
a
I
tiger.
could have like exotic pets.
I have to own a tiger.
Absolutely not.
No, we're not. We're not. There's like northern ones. Right?
Yeah, I know.
Obviously.
I was wrong.
Yeah, there's like
There's a shit ton.
No, there's only 3.
What?
Ooh.
I was wrong twice
4
in the same.
My last.
I remember when I was buying my MacBook, the dude and I were talking, because he was like telling me about like college and like how it's gonna be online, and my mom, she's like using the computer, and then she goes, "Is this touch screen?" and like starts like aggressively tapping it, and the guy's like, "No, it's not touch screen," and then my mom goes, "Okay."
Disappointed.
Disappointed.
All right.
But what pet did you say you don't have?
I'm still thinking. I don't know.
Do you have
If you could have any exotic pets.
Oh, like we want those vicious ones, like like chihuahuas.
I genuinely thought he was gonna say like anaconda, like
chihuahuas are scary.
pinchers.
They're scary, dog.
No, I'm not gonna take it that extreme.
I'm not gonna take it that extreme. Let's just keep it as the tiger.
Tigers,
yeah.
Maybe.
I would really want to have a wolf, but it's illegal to have a wolf.
You know what I really want though? I want like an exotic like parrot or something.
Parrot.
A parrot. Ooh.
Maybe,
Like arara azul.
Yeah, but there aren't any more in the wild, right?
Yeah.
Ararinha, they don't have it, but arara they do still.
Really?
Because they're two separate.
Species.
Arara and ararinha, they're different because I don't know, like, exactly, but I'm assuming ararinha is smaller.
Isn't that from the Rio movie?
Ararinha is blue from Rio.
Okay.
And then arara is bigger.
Got it.
Yeah. As far as I know. I might be wrong again. But
Man, I just want a pug. That's all I want.
I would. That's. I
want a golden retriever.
Yeah, that's why. Because if I were a dog, I'd be a pug. Why not live with myself? Right. They're fat people, dog.
Yeah, okay, definitely ending on that note, though.
Fat
people, okay.
Brian just wants to leave.
Nah, after that, like, Greece has a 5-number area code, just like the U.S.
5 number?
Yeah, just like the U.S.
Oh. Interesting.
That's
right?
dope.
Cool.
All right, thank you so much for tuning in and watching.
Wow, that's all good.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is Lucas, Brian, and Matt Deasil. Peace out, Chiefs.